welcome back to the Takeover. It's your boy Truf Williams, joined by RockOut Kate, and of course Chris Morale, filling our special guest in the studio today. We are here on allnoiseradio.com. You can hit us up anytime at allnoiseradio.com. We are powered by the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, where tomorrow's broadcasters are heard today. We are here in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And we were just talking to Chris Morale, villain, and he got some jokes for me right now.
All right, you was
talking about my failed rap career.
You was talking about longevity, right? And I honestly, I swear, I wish I would have had these songs that play for the public. These are some great songs. I want to curse right now so bad. These songs are so good, I feel like cursing right now, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
What songs?
Yeah, so he had that song called The Siege. Remember
you talking about me?
Yes, I'm talking about you.
You talking about me? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Siege. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
then you had you had like a club song or something. And you was like
He's just right.
You had a song like like some food, something like that.
I can't even remember the name of that track.
And then you said some girls was gonna dance to it or something. And one part that made the beat. He was like, now dance or something like that.
Yeah.
Then you had another song. You had a great song called I Am. Yeah. That I did the beat for.
Yeah.
I love that song. I love that song, and I played it on my show. But this is like right after you told me. I played it right after you told me that you retired. And
I had to, man.
Here is the thing that killed me. You say you don't think that you were a good rapper.
I don't. I know. I've lost confidence in my skills.
Do you rap way better than me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me tell you something about this dude.
You got a mean beat.
When he goes into the studio, I remember I took my daughter to the studio with Truf.
I do remember that.
And I'm up here thinking it was gonna be some rinky dink, some back room alley, piss alley type joint. I'm sorry, I'm cursing.
Don't worry about that. It's so far worse than this.
Alright. But I thought it was gonna be some back alley stuff, back alley type studio, but it was a big giant studio. You recorded literally down the hall from the studio.
Yeah.
Because we was in a big room together. And you went in there and knocked out the songs. You did like 4 songs in about 2 hours.
Yeah,
and I was just
recorded that.
Yeah, and I was just amazed by that. And I'm like, man, the world needs to hear this right here.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really like to talk too much about my rap career because, like I said, it was a failure.
It was great.
But since you're here, you know what I'm saying, it's in its app.
Matter of fact, I'm going to tell people where they can hear these songs at.
I don't even know where to hear them at anymore.
WeRunRadio.com.
They're on there?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
And okay, WeRunRadio.com, there's an archive there, and I want you to look up the Seance episode. Seance. Seance like you're channeling dead.
Yeah.
And because that's the word that me and Donna and the Dave we throw around is the word dead. We don't mean dead like non-existing, but we mean dead like inoperative, not breathing. I mean not communicating. So it's the Seance episode. We had this joint on there, and I was just thinking like retiring. What are you retiring from?
Are you asking me, or are you just?
What exactly did you retire from?
I got sick of the game. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. My managers literally told me one time that my flow was nice and everything, they liked my music, but my shoes weren't nice enough, and I had to get better gear to get on stage, and they made it all about my appearance as opposed to what I was actually saying.
Were these guys gay?
No, they weren't gay.
Oh,
not to my knowledge.
They were gay.
You don't look
But that's what I'm saying. Because people would see me on stage.
No, that's part of it too. Now I don't claim to know like the hip hop game like the back of my head at all.
Music's music.
But that's what it is. That's the whole. It's the flashy.
But you dress like a renegade. You look like a renegade. You look like Cobra's commander right now or something.
It's awesome.
Now every time I see him, he has some type of military type something on. A shirt, whether the pants, a hat, a jacket.
It is very cargo.
That's your style.
I like it.
Nah, I'm fresh.
The dog tags. He's got the dog tags.
Yeah.
I don't know. When it comes to the hip hop thing, though, I think, watching from. I mean, I don't listen to a whole lot of that at all, but seeing the culture.
You're not missing anything.
Seeing what the culture is, rappers and that kind of stuff. It's all about how good you rap, what your beats sound like, and how good you look. They're always pulling on their shirts. They're always wearing their chains.
Well, let me stop you real quick.
Bragging about what they have.
Let me stop you right there real quick. It's no longer about how good you rap. That went out.
It's about what you have.
Yeah, it's about how big your entourage is. Which is
stupid. It's like rolling up with my crew. So what?
That's one of the reasons why I love the game.
Now there's just more people in the way. I was trying to have a good time. You suck.
But I asked myself, so if that's the reason why you left the game, why am I still in the game?
Because you have more heart for it than I do.
Because I'm
my hat.
My fly. This is hard right here, everybody.
No, because seriously, because radio was my call. Okay,
yeah.
I decided that radio is more suited for who I am.
Yeah.
And I still love hip hop. I still make music. I still write songs.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't rap anymore, specifically because I don't think that I'm as good as I hoped to be.
What about recording songs that you like? Like, say for instance, you don't like what's on the radio, so why not make your own song?
Well, that's why I was in it at first.
Yeah.
I was in it to make stuff for me and my friends.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just kind of got tired of the hip hop. Remember, I called your show.
Yeah.
Chris Morale Villain, we're speaking to, host of the Chris Morale Experience.
Yeah.
And
every Wednesday at 9 p.m.
Absolutely. On
Wi-Fi 1460 AM.
There you go. Which will also be the home of the sports truth, but we'll talk about that a little later. When I called into your show the other day, I told you I left hip hop because I just got sick of the garbage. I got sick of the BS. Listen, I got tired of going to shows in New York City and performing for open mics. And I would go up there, I'd perform. I couldn't get nobody to clap, couldn't get nobody to raise their hands, couldn't get nobody to do anything. I would get off the stage and have about 10 cats come up to me and tell me, "Oh yeah, your joint was hot, dog. Well, why didn't you clap?"
It's pride.
You gotta go to LA.
It's pride.
But here's the thing though.
New York.
The cats that come through with whole cliques.
Yeah.
Their clique will make noise for them.
Yeah.
And then all the people around go, "Oh snap! Look at that clique making noise." And then everybody else will start making noise.
That
seems so petty. I hate that. And that's another reason why. It's just like that whole scene. I'm sorry, it pisses me off. It's so cheesy.
Remember I was telling you.
It's like these guys against that guys, and like who's louder, who's more popular. And they got stems from like
that's what it is.
high school trauma. But
remember what I was telling you? Remember I was writing to you? I was like, why are you performing these secret shows? I'm like, dude, what are you like, Depeche Mode or something?
he was like rapping to himself like.
No, you like when you used to go up to New York and do these shows. I'm like, yo, how come you didn't let me know?
Because I mean, I've never been one to carry an entourage. That's just not how I roll. I go everywhere.
I would have came by myself and say, all right, boom, or, me and Kev, me and Beck would have came up, whatever. But
well, actually, Beck came to a couple shows.
Oh, okay.
Beck did come to a couple shows, and I remember I had told you about one of them, but you weren't able to make it for some reason. I think you had to work.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't carry an entourage. I don't carry a large group of people, and that seems like in order to make it into the hip hop industry these days, you either have to already have a name for yourself, i.e. Drake, or you have to have some kind of a large set already with you, i.e. a blood.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm seeing from the game. And normal cats that can spit, that have a flow, are just getting pushed out of the game because they don't already have that base support. Because record labels are only looking for one thing.
Yeah, and that's what somebody told me the other day. I was speaking to this dude. His name is Noah Corwick. He has a crew called New Beginnings. Producer and all that. And he does interning for Atlantic Records. Same label that Fat Joe is on. Same label that T.I. is on.
Yeah.
Big
Giant
down
label.
for those rockers listening to the show. Shine down.
Shine down's pretty good talk.
Okay. And he said exactly what you said. He said that they're looking for people who already have a following. So he was asking me to submit stuff, and I said, no, I don't rap. Like this is like, you know, I'm not. And the reason why I stopped rapping is nowhere near the reason why you stopped.
Why'd you stop rapping?
Why? Because I had something in my life I needed to figure out.
I have a question.
Yes.
Why do I hear songs on the radio, like if you think about it, the past 5 years, these rappers that come up saying that they're the best, they this, that, and all of a sudden they're gone.
It's because
why is it like that in the rap game, but not in anything
Are you allowed to say the N-word on this show? No. Okay. there's a line by Ice Cube, and I'll try to clean it up. And you can take the word brother and replace it with something else. He said they'll have a new brother next year.
Why?
Because the world has a short attention span.
Not true.
No, you know what? I'm gonna give my answer.
Think about this. Take a perfect example. Let me give you a perfect example. Ja Rule, 50 Cent. Here's what happened. 50 Cent saw this guy making it. He said, you know what? I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna clown him about everything, about his clothes, about how he looks, about the girls, about his jewelry,
about making out with his male hairdresser.
About everything. So 50 Cent basically crushed Ja Rule and took his style. The world turned their heads.
Well, because that's what 50
the
Cent
world has a short attention span. Once they see something bigger, even if two things look alike, one could be bright red, one could be cherry red. World says, wow,
That
that red color is better.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
The world has a short attention
I
span.
understand that theory.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that because I mean, rappers been beefing since the beginning of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Since LL Cool J and Kool Moe Dee. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Cool J.
rap
He
I like his voice, so.
humiliated him. That's what happened.
But I understand that. But
Yeah.
rappers have been beefing since the beginning. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
And about the short attention span, yeah, you're right. Short attention span is true. But I think the bigger problem is the fact that hip hop, as music, is not maximized as art, whereas most other forms of music are. Hip hop, most albums today, which is one of the problems that I have with hip hop now, is these albums are cookie cutter, factory produced albums. They're not art.
It's not art. It's all competition. It's all.
Because the record labels have their formula already.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why, because these albums aren't being maximized.
Well, it sounds like someone's going to start a record label.
So think about this. Back in the day when records came out, like, I can even use, I'll use a rap album for instance. Eric B and Rakim, they had an album, Follow the Leader. Do you know how many singles were released off of that album? And it was only like maybe 11 songs, 10 songs on there?
Yeah.
A lot. You look at the next album that they did Paid in Full. A lot of singles were released off there. They even released a maxi single with the Thinking of a Master Plan, but ain't nothing but sweat. You know that song right there.
Classic.
That song right there, you know, somebody from overseas took that and flipped it and made more money off of that song. You know what I mean? But nowadays,
why in this kind of music industry, why is everyone trying to beat somebody? Why is everyone trying to get one up on somebody? Why can't you create an album, get your fan base, ride on that, go on tour, and come back with another album like other people?
Because humiliation brings attention. The world has a short attention span.
Well, see, here's the thing. Hip hop is the.
You humiliate somebody and then you fall off because then you get humiliated. What kind of life is that? What kind of industry?
I mean, I couldn't answer that for it because that's not my thing.
Hip hop is an art. Hip hop is all about bravado. First off, it's all about machismo.
Yeah,
definitely ego. Well, any musical artist on a major scale has to have a huge ego. Anytime. But here's the thing. The thing that makes hip hop different than any other industry is because hip hop is basically, for the most part, especially nowadays, it's gangster. You have a whole lot of a huge underworld influence, and it's a dog eat dog.
Because it's all visual. Think about it. The world is scared of being blind, so they want to see something bigger than their own eyes can see. So what's bigger than that? Being violent, being a gangster, calling somebody the N, a B word, doing that. That shows more attention. If somebody was to get on a record and rap about the continents or something like that, and it sounded really fly, nobody would care. But if somebody wanna,
that's pathetic.
Yeah, but
no, you're right.
Yeah, but if somebody rapped down on the song and talked about them raping the continents and then how much money they make and how many women they sleeping with, that record would go platinum.
Perfect example. Lupe Fiasco is not a gangster rapper by any stretch of the imagination, but he has to talk about the streets. He has to talk about selling drugs and things like that, just for people to pay him any mind. I think
because Atlantic Records is a monster. You know how big Atlantic? He had to do that to make sure he stayed afloat on that record label. Look who they have on there who are gangster rappers, T.I. and Fat Joe.
I already did it.
Yeah.
Anyone dead?
Huh?
Who was the big fat guy?
Big Pun. Yeah, he's done it. He was the one that actually found it. Fat Joe found Big Pun. Yeah. But we're getting ready to take.
Close.
Yeah, you were. You're Puerto Rican. We'll be back on the other side to take over.
Oh.